Good afternoon, everyone. This is Aizen and Daniel of My Cigar Blog coming to you once again with a cigar review. It's Father's Day today, interestingly enough, and to celebrate, my wife cooked me a wonderful pasta lasagna lunch. And being full in the tummy, it's now time to be full in the mouth with a good cigar. And today I'm breaking out something that is quite rare, discontinued cigar. The last time this cigar was made was in 2002. I do believe the one that I have in the hand, I've got a couple of sticks of these left, is a 2001. It's from 2001. So about the 10-year-old cigar, more or less. What we're talking about the Punch Monarcas. These came in, yeah, I know it's all backwards because of the mirror effect on the Mac Air. But these come in tubos. Well, they used to come in tubos um, of 25, and they were discontinued in 2002, probably because they just weren't selling as well as other uh, cigars of the same size. It's Churchill, Julieta number 2. So it's about six inches or so, 6 inches plus, with a reasonably substantial ring gauge, 48 I believe ring gauges, and it's a very competitive area, that size. I mean, the most famous Churchills, of course, are the Romeo Y Julietas, and as those are selling well, because this didn't sell so well, didn't do so well in the market, it was cut and discontinued. But that doesn't mean that it's a bad cigar. It just means that it wasn't smoked as much as other brands of the same vitola and same size. So that's what I'm going to be reviewing today. And well, that's what the tube looks like, and this is what the cigar looks like. Um, Again, sorry for the mirror effect on the Mac Air, but that does say Punch Habana. It's a nice band, very simple, rustic, simple band, just the way I like them. And maybe it's not so obvious from the video, but as you'll see from the photographs that I'll post up with the video, the wrappers are very nice rosado red, which is quite appealing. It's quite rare to find Cuban cigars with a rosado wrapper, especially one which has got this good amount of oil in it. It's quite rare. So I was very happy to open this up and see a rosado wrapper, rose red uh, wrapper inside, and very mild, very mild aroma at cold. Perhaps a little bit of cedar and wood, but that's probably because the tube is lined with a piece of cedar as well. But nothing much besides that. So I'm gonna cut this, gonna light this up, and I'm gonna get back and come back with you with my first impressions. All right, guys, hang on. All right, I've cut the cap off. The drawer is a little bit firm, a little bit of resistance in this old bugger, a 10-year-old cigar. But again, very mild, a little bit of tea spice, but nothing much more than that. All right, let's see how it goes. Punch are one of those brands that most cigar smokers, you either love them or you hate them. There's very little middle ground of the Punch. I generally like them. But I guess I don't like them so much or enough to spend a substantial portion of my cigar budget on the brand. For the same money, Patagas, Koyo does it for me. Oh, right off the bat, extremely refined. Like drinking spring water. Spring water right off the mountain tap. Draw is a little bit firm. Smoke volume is not bad. Initial impression is very, very grassy, very tea leafy type, and the aromas very barnyard aroma. Aroma is not woody. It's not vegetal or grassy as much as the flavor is, but very rustic, if that's the word. Mild, definitely mild, but it's early days yet, and we'll see how this cigar progresses over the next couple of minutes. I'll get back to you when we hit past about the half, or about the one half, past the 1/3, and we'll see how things are by then. All right, guys, we'll see you guys back in a minute. All right, back to just past the first third, and the drawer has opened up a little bit, but still quite firm, not tight, not plugged, just firm. And smoke volume is a little bit on the low side. Flavor-wise, things have taken on a pretty nice dark vanilla spiciness. That is very, very delicate. Very mild flavor though, but okay. The grassiness is still there. But the thing I like best about the cigars, I think the aroma of it all, the aroma of the smoke, is just so rustic. You know, there's certain smells, there's certain aromas that you identify with, well, with certain things. Like, if you smell, I don't know, if you smell, you can smell a cake baking in an oven before you actually see the cake. You know what I mean? Or you can smell a good piece of meat being grilled on the barbecue before you actually see it. Similarly, with a Cuban cigar, you can smell a Cuban cigar being smoked before you see it. And that's one thing I would like to say about this particular one, is that the smell, the aroma that's giving off is very representative to what I think is the ideal Cuban aroma. Very nice. Alright, I'm going to take this past the halfway point, get back to you guys with an update, see how it goes from there. And just back in a few minutes. I'm into the last third of the cigar, and it's got a bit of complexity, this cigar, despite its age. That rustic barnyard flavor is really strong. It's like chewing on, well, I wouldn't say rotten, but old hay. It's like chewing on old hay. That's the flavor I'm getting, and a lot of spice now. A lot of tingles on the lips and the tongue. The draw is still firm. Smoke volume is not very high. But what I am getting is Not bad. Vanilla notes, bit of sweetness, some nutmeg in it, but definitely very spicy now. Alright, final impressions on this cigar. It's probably pretty difficult to get your hands on one now due to how long it's been discontinued. But if you do run across the Monarcas, it's worth a try. I would say, if nothing else, but for that decidedly very Cuban flavor and aroma that I mentioned earlier. It's a sweet cigar. Towards the end here, it gets pretty meaty. But it does hold its age quite well. Unlike some cigars, after 10 years, it begins to lose a little bit of its flavor, but not this one. Yeah, as you can see, the draw is pretty firm. In any case, not bad. A nice way to round off Father's Day for me this year. And well, I do have a few more of it left. A few more of these sticks left, so I'll be looking forward to maybe smoking them a couple years down the road and see how they deal out then. Alright, this is Aizen Danian from My Cigar Blog signing off. Hope everyone here's wishing all the fathers out there a happy Father's Day, and all of those who are going to be fathers or are not fathers yet, think twice, because it's a big deal. Alright guys, signing off, Aizen Danian. Take care.